What's going on, guys? Master Marek here, creaky chair and all. We're back for some more sword. Oh, wow. We're back for some more SWTOR. Make sure I enunciate properly. Shit. We're back to Jack Sparrow, our smuggler extraordinaire. And we are currently on, we're on Coruscant. We're about to go to Tatooine. Oh, I am fucking dumb. I was like, all right, let's go, get out. Nope, I don't even have. I haven't even flown to Tatooine yet. That's still Coruscant there. I'm getting so far ahead of myself. Ooh, ooh. It's hard to do because of the stupid viewport. I have to climb onto the console. Viewport in this ship sucks. Now, I guess since our contact is on our ship, it won't just immediately cut to a cutscene because why would it? Alright, lady. And I know who you really are, thanks to playing on another character. My Sith warrior. Vet says hello.
Welcome to the Bantha tail end of space, otherwise known as Tatooine. Hope you enjoy heat, Captain. It's the closest you'll get to landing on a sun, unless you're really unlucky.
If it's that hot here, maybe we should peel off a few layers.
I sunburn easily, but knock yourself out. We're here because of a crime lord named Diago Hickson, the closest thing Noctrayan ever had to a rival. Diago was always trying to one-up Nock. They fought for territory, bragging rights, and the occasional woman. The battles were legendary.
What started this war between Nock and Diago?
Nock was the most successful gangster in the galaxy. Diago was never happy being number 2. Diago celebrated Nock's death by raiding one of his storehouses, stole an advanced Grease sensor computer, priceless technology. To find Noctrayan's fortune, we need to pry that sensor computer out of Diago's sticky fingers.
That could be trouble.
I haven't even gotten to the trouble yet. No one's seen Diago in years. He only communicates through his lieutenants. One of those lieutenants, a Nikto named Tukreek, promised to help. You need to meet him.
He must want something in exchange for helping us.
Tukreek wants fame. I promised I'd tell everyone he helped find Noctrayan's riches. If you run into Diago, watch your back. He makes Skavak look like a Jedi Padawan.
Does my favorite starship thief know about this deal?
Some things I kept from Skavak, just in case. This is one of them. Tukreek owns a club in the desert outside Anchorhead. He's expecting you. Good luck, Captain.
I almost went with the questioning Jedi Padawan, but then I was like, wait. This is going to have my character ask what a Jedi Padawan is, and I don't like that, because I don't want my character to sound like he's a complete dumbass. We're gonna be seeing a lot of Tatooine. Which, I mean, it's to be expected. But also, like, fuck. What's worse is the way I'm going to be playing the characters this time around is we're, unfortunately, because of who has how many more hours and such, content-wise, the Republic characters have less. So we are literally going to be playing, for the next couple weeks, we'll be playing the Republic characters all before we're playing the Imperial characters, and that's really kind of a shame.
Later.
Because at least when you break it up, then you break it up. But this is going to be very much samey.
Hi, sorry to interrupt. My name's Fowler. I was told you might be passing through. I represent the Republic here, but I keep my ear to the ground. I've heard things about you, and I'd like to chat. Get my meaning?
If you want to talk, talk.
Here's the thing. I'd rather not do this by holocommunicator. I've got a little, embassy in downtown Anchorhead. Swing on by. I promise you it's worthwhile.
Does that mean there's money involved?
There's money involved, and there's an awful lot at stake. That's about all I can say. Fowler out.
Yeah, I was actually pretty happy with the differences in that interaction compared to, say, you know, the other interactions we had so far. I mean, they're very samey, the Republic and the Empire's planetary quests on Tatooine. They're very samey, but at the same time, they're very different too. And so, actually, I won't say they're very different. They're very samey. They're a little bit different. The way you go about it is slightly different, but more or less, the quest itself is the same. And I believe the issue, granted, I haven't gotten as far with the Republic's planetary quest as I have the Empire's. But yeah, it's definitely, look at all these crystals. They're just so pretty. So it's different, but again, the thing that I liked about the way I had the order set up for the order I was playing characters, it kind of gave me a little bit of variety, because I'd be playing Empire Republic, Empire Republic, Empire Republic. So I'm not doing the same thing over and over and over again. Unfortunately, it just turned out that that's how that's going to be for these next 2 weeks at least. It kind of sucks, but I got to do it. I got to do what I got to do. So, no point in bitching about it, right? The real thing to bitch about is that I probably am not going to get to play Pokemon for the next 2 weeks. It's a shame, because I really want to continue those Pokemon playthroughs. And our ride is here. Whoop! He pulls out his sword and runs in the room. Dude, there's nothing but walls. Rock walls. But somehow a lift. I don't question it. It's Star Wars. If you question things that happen in Star Wars, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's a long time ago, it's a galaxy far, far away, but also their technology doesn't equate to ours in the slightest. So it's like you're wasting oxygen and killing brain cells trying to figure it out.
leave me alone. I haven't done anything to you.
You stole corporate documents, Camus. Zerka doesn't take industrial sabotage lightly.
Contact. Unidentified subject, possibly a collaborator.
You know the drill. No survivors, no leaks.
Somebody want to explain what's going on?
Help me. Please, help!
Open fire!
Ah!
God, I don't get it, but I'm just bad with this class. Ugh. And I hate this ability. I hate trying to use this. Maybe I need to put him in tank mode.
Is it safe? Are they dead?
Why were those people attacking us?
It's... Well, they were... Sorry, I've got to... Just keep breathing. Okay. My name is Camus Orden. I used to be an accountant. My company sent those men to kill me. It's a Zerka Corporation severance package.
What happened in here? Come on, Camus, you know how I feel about corpses in my workspace.
You were supposed to be here. You swore I'd be protected.
Sorry, Camus. As an official Republic representative, I have to at least look like I'm being diplomatic with the locals.
Camus would be dead if not for me.
Yeah, I gathered that. Camus isn't exactly the fastest gun in the galaxy. You're probably catching on that we're a bit understaffed, and that I'm not really a bureaucrat.
It took you a month to tell me that.
This is a Republic Strategic Information Service project, a covert operation. It's a major assignment. Mystery, corporate scandal, and incredibly dangerous tech, with a lot of lives on the line. You could make all the difference.
You know how to make a sale. I'll give you that.
This all started when Camus forwarded some Zerka Corporation documents to his local Republic security office. Now, we've been watching Zerka a while. They buried a lot of scandals, done a lot of dirty deals, but this was something special.
The documents were mixed in with old expense reports. They described a billion-credit research facility for the study of a Type 7 device.
Type 7 device being Zerka shorthand for device capable of eliminating a planetary population.
A corporation has a weapon that can destroy a planet?
Destroy a planet? Or maybe just kill everyone on it. Makes a difference to the right kind of megalomaniac. Turns out they abandoned the project decades ago. We're lucky to know the facility was here on Tatooine. So Camus and I came to find whatever doomsday device Zerka had and keep them from burying the evidence. And us.
That could be trouble.
From what we could find, sounds like the device went haywire, and Zerka bailed rather than try and clean it up. Now, clues to Zerka's operation have been extremely hard to come by. Impossible, as a matter of fact. We've got one avenue left, but it's too dangerous for Camus or me. An old compound Zerka used as a staging area.
If it's far, I charge for travel expenses.
We'll talk credits after you're done. Besides, you haven't even heard the best part. After Zerka left, the compound was taken over by a gang of Gamorrean raiders who, I discovered, don't appreciate visitors. Still, judging by these dead guys here, you might be able to push past the Gamorreans and search Zerka's old storage archives. Gather any data left.
What's the upside for me?
You'll have the satisfaction of serving our glorious Republic and saving innocent lives. Not to mention the credits.
Be careful. Finding the files that Zerka left in that compound is important, but don't get killed.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
They're so convincing. What's up, Kratos? How are you today? No. I have to make it. I don't want to wait on this lift. There's a slow-ass lift up a long-ass shaft. Tall-ass shaft? I don't think it sounds... I don't think it sounds appropriate either way. How's your day been? We started off pretty good today. Another late start, but, you know... trying to decide what I wanted to eat. Trying to decide if I wanted to go through the hassle of actually making quesadillas, because I had a huge craving for quesadillas last night. And then, sure enough, I keep forgetting I'm just gonna do this anyways. So sure enough, I made some mini quesadillas. We had those little street taco tortilla shells. So I made a couple minis with those. I'll make more later. Come on, Wookie.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Trying to get shit taken care of this week. And supposedly this weekend we'll be playing with the Battle Buddies. We'll see how well that goes. The further along in the week, the more the backpack's determination wavers, and eventually he caves and his knees buckle to his wife. So we'll see how that goes. Told him I'm not betting money on it, but you know, hopefully he'll get to play. Skyrim, I never owned a Skyrim game. I actually, so funnily enough, I never was an RPG fan. Not counting Pokemon, because Pokemon obviously is its own thing. Yeah, it's like RPG-esque, but it's I can't say Pokemon is the same as you know, Final Fantasy or Skyrim in that case. The only reason I played KOTOR is because KOTOR is an RPG. Ooh, that was a little close. Or because KOTOR is a Star Wars game. Obviously, it's an RPG. That was the only reason I played it, is because it was an RPG. Or, God damn it, because it was a Star Wars game. Let's try him in tank mode. Let's see how this works. And, so because of that... Fine. I'll blast this guy. Smack this guy. That was kind of our first foray into RPGs outside of Pokemon. I mean, granted, I did play, there was one called, well, depending on your age and how long you've been a gamer, you may know it as, Dragon Quest. But back in the day, it used to be called Dragon Warrior. And I had Dragon Warrior 3 for the GBA. And that was a fun game. I really enjoyed that game. It was basically kind of like Pokemon, but different. But it was a fun game nonetheless. But yeah, actual RPGs... Well, actually... I mean, so I did play... I did play Final Fantasy 6 and 7 a bit at a friend's house. So those may have been my first foray into... You know, no. Just, we'll go over here. That may have been my first foray into playing an RPG. And, because I think it was Final Fantasy VI had this had this like game mode where it was almost like a weird sports game. And then like, I don't want to sound like I don't know sports, but I don't remember what it was. It was almost like volleyball, but in the water or some shit. It was kind of weird. And then I got KOTOR, and because KOTOR was a Star Wars game, it took a lot of getting used to the whole turn-based thing. Even though, again, huge Pokemon fan, played Pokemon all my life, but I guess it was different because Star Wars games I was used to doing other things, and it was just different. Pokemon has only been turn-based, whereas Star Wars wasn't until that point. And then same thing with this. The only reason I played this is because it was Star Wars. I used to play WoW with my friends way back in the day, but I just couldn't get into the lore and the world building and stuff. This, being Star Wars, I was immediately excited for it. It's an RPG, but you take out the turn-based, and I actually, in a weird way, it's like I prefer the way SWTOR plays, because I'm not big on turn-based, again, outside of Pokemon. But I don't want them to make... Dude, what the fuck? Why did I get a chime note? Fuck off. I don't want them to make... Oh, droid's coming back. Shit. I don't want them to make a KOTOR remake not be turn-based. I want it to be as it was, even if I'm not the biggest fan of it. Because that's how I know it, and that's how I would play it. I have never played a Persona game. I actually didn't know Persona was an RPG. Based on the videos I've seen of it, that did not look like an RPG game to me. Monster Hunter, nope, never played Monster Hunter. I have friends that have played Monster Hunter. I wanted to play it almost for some of the, I don't know if they were expansions or what, where they added stuff to it. It looked pretty cool, but I also never had the console to play it on. I don't know. I have a PS4 now for a couple of years, so maybe I could. But I don't know anybody who plays it now, so that kind of defeats the point, I guess.
So what do you say? Do we have a deal? Marvelous. I have absolutely no idea what you just said, my indelicate friend, but marvelous.
Sir, intruders!
Well, you don't look like you're part of Shurg's little Gamorrean clan.
Are you with Zerka Corporation?
Oh, indeed. So let me guess. You're here because of Camus, hmm? That little rat does know how to squeak. Of course, I can't have you interrupting my deal. I'd murder you myself, but that's just not possible right now.
Who are you? What are you?
Well, that's a bit personal. Maybe another time. The rest of you can deal with this interruption. I'll be in touch later.
Well, that was easy enough. Yeah, so the thing with RPGs for me is, like, it's not that I don't enjoy RPGs, because I do. It has to be, I don't know, the world building has to appeal to me, and a lot of them, it just depends on the type of fantasy they're going for. So a lot of times it just isn't really my cup of tea. I don't know if I can skip them. We'll try. We can. Haha. Look at him just jump up here. What an absolute unit. Our Wookiee friends got the damn Jedi leap. I know getting past Chunky here, is there? Yes, there is. I'm dumb. I forgot I can just do this. I keep forgetting. I don't know why. I don't forget that I can do this with the agent. But I always forget that I can do it with the smuggler. It's such a weird thing. I guess because it's like, ooh, secret agent, you know. Stealth. I don't ever think, you know, sneaky and stealth when it comes to Han Solo. Especially because he steps on sticks. So yeah, it's funny because I was actually just talking to my wife about this yesterday because so with Pokemon Direct coming up soon, we know they're going to reveal a new Pokemon game. It's the 30th anniversary. They're either going to reveal Gen 10 or they're going to reveal remakes for Gen 5. Anything else would be completely out of left field and nobody wants it. We're either wanting the next games or we're wanting remakes, new remakes. I've heard that the rumors of another Gen 1 game, but I mean, I know they love Gen 1, and I love Gen 1, but I don't think they're going to make another one. Not now. It's possible, but... So, like, I was talking with her, it's like, that's kind of really the only thing I even want a new game for. Like, there's no new Star Wars games that are any good. Not that have really piqued my interest. The one where you play as a clone trooper seems interesting. Because I love clones, I love the Clone Wars. But I haven't seen enough about the game to even know if I give a shit. We've seen nothing about the new Halo, or the Halo remake. Nothing about a new Halo. Nothing about a new Devil May Cry. There's just nothing that, like, really urges me to buy a new... To upgrade a console. You know, I'm still on previous gen hardware. Xbox One, PS4... and the original Switch. But I'm going to have to upgrade to a Switch 2 for the new Pokemon game, I'm sure. I know they made the Legends game for Switch and Switch 2, but I'm pretty sure they won't make another game for Switch 1. They're probably going to press people into getting a Switch 2. Well, see, that's what I'm thinking. They're going to remake it just like they did Diamond and Pearl, except hopefully better, because I know the Diamond and Pearl remakes, even though I've never played them myself, I want to, but I haven't. But they weren't as well received as other remakes. So hopefully Gen 5, I know how much people love Gen 5. I mean, I know how much people love Gen 4. But people love Gen 5, and hopefully they do really well with remakes on the Switch. Because I will play that shit day one.
Ah, Risha's business partner, here at last. Impressive. I'm honored she felt the need to make a show of strength. She must think very highly of me.
If you smell anything else, let me know.
I'm sorry to say this, but you've come at a bad time to do business. Things are tense.
What's wrong? You got problems with the local lawmen?
It's much worse than that.
Hey, pretty face. You don't belong here.
Oh, alright, so... his character in particular
Good to see you.
has... We're talking about... We got companions talking. Oh, I can't talk. So we have to get back to swapping companions for the dialogue.
Ah, Risha's business partner, here at last. Impressive. I'm honored she felt the need to make a show of strength. She must think very highly of me.
Are all gangsters this full of themselves?
I think he's intimidated by us.
He should be. Between you, me, and Huey, he's a little outnumbered.
There's no need for threats. We're all friends here. I'm sorry to say this, but you've come at a bad time to do business. Things are tense.
What's wrong? You got problems with the local lawmen?
It's much worse than that.
Hey!
Bye.
Hopefully that's the only difference. I don't think it matter. I don't think it really matters which companion you have out. The only outcome is the influence, and I need to get Bodar's influence level up since I'm going to try and use him as tank. So hopefully no more talkie-talkie between companions.
Ah, Risha,
What's wrong?
it's much work.
Hey, pretty face! You don't belong here.
I'm not looking for any trouble.
Then you definitely don't belong here.
Excuse me, but I suddenly feel an urge to put away all the breakable things.
I'm only a weary traveler. There's plenty of room here for both of us, my friend.
You're not my friend, got it?
Leave the girl alone if you know what's good for you.
Mind your own business, human trash!
You want to leave me alone. You want to stop noticing me.
You're really starting to annoy me. Men? Let's show Pretty Face what we do with people who annoy me.
If you want to pick a fight, why not pick me?
You got a big mouth.
Damn it, I said no more companion talkie-talkie. Alright.
Let's have us some fun, Captain.
Well, we'll see.
Ah,
What?
I'm only...
You're not...
Leave the girl alone if you know what's good for you.
Mind your own business, human trash!
You want to leave me alone. You want to stop noticing me.
You're really starting to annoy me. Men? Let's show Pretty Face what we do with people who annoy me.
If you want to pick a fight, why not pick me?
I was hoping you'd say that.
You got a big mouth. I'm gonna enjoy shutting it.
What? You done with me?
Yeah.
ah, Risha.
If you...
I'm only...
You're not...
Leave...
Let's show...
If you want to pick a fight, why not pick me?
You got a big mouth. I'm gonna enjoy shutting it. Men! Kill them both!
Gotta say, was not expecting her to be a Jedi. Not until she tried to mind trick him, and then went, huh. Look at him over there. He's way over in the corner.
I wish this hadn't ended in violence, but it was brave of you to intervene.
What can I say? I'm a sucker for a beautiful woman.
You acted based on your perception of my physical appearance? That makes no sense. My name is Neriel Prydence. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm looking for Vaveron Zare, an agent of evil and servant of the Sith Empire. Have you heard of her?
I've met a lot of agents of evil, but nobody by that name.
Zare is a being of vast darkness and a grave threat to the galaxy. I hear she's taken an interest in the local underworld, so I came to observe these criminals and gain information.
Stick with me, sweetheart. I'll find us there before sundown.
That's kind, but I can't place you in harm's way. I sense you're destined for greater things than consorting with common criminals. I must continue my search for Vaveron Zare. May the Force be with you.
Alright, well, I thought there was more to that. Hey, get over here so we can talk.
I thought she'd never leave. Look at this mess. Our gang has enough problems without Jedi chasing Sith through our territory.
The infamous Diago Hickson has trouble?
Our organization is under attack by a gang of Geonosians. Last week they took over our spice warehouse. Killed everyone, including a fellow lieutenant who had the only way of contacting Diago.
What do you mean, the only way to call your boss?
Diago hates it when we bother him. He got so angry, he killed a crate dragon, gave us lieutenants one fang to share. Only the lieutenant with the crate dragon fang can speak to Diago, and you helped kill the men I was sending to get it.
You got a brilliant plan, right?
The way I see it, this is at least partly your fault. If you want your sensor computer, get me that crate dragon fang.
It's been a while since I broke a sweat. Might be fun.
My deceased associate kept the fang at the spice warehouse. Place is crawling with Geonosians. Won't be easy. Discouraging those Geonosians from sticking around will give us leverage with the boss. Just a suggestion. I'm heading for Diago's summer palace at these coordinates. Meet me there with the crate dragon fang.
Okay, but what do you expect me to do? Carry it? Alright. Well, that was fun and interesting. Dragon Fang, it'll power up my dragon moves. Oh, yeah, I got a speeder. I gotta go back to... We're gonna speeds you somewhere. Or no, we're gonna speeds you away. I'm just not going through a planetary core.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
I always thought it was interesting that you could travel through the planetary core of Naboo. It's like, how do you travel through the planetary core of any planet? I mean, again, Star Wars, so, like, you don't... It's a waste of time to try and explain it and argue it, but it's... the core of a planet. But somehow, instead of being molten and having, you know, activity like Earth, I mean, granted, not every planet has to be like Earth.
Won't anyone help us? Sand people torched our village. We have nothing left.
But are there any planets in... Are there any known planets in real life that... All this must be part of this thing, I guess. Are there any planets in real life that we know of their core that isn't like a molten core like Earth, the sun, etc.? I wonder. I love stuff about space and planets and whatever, but I don't know enough about it. It's a cool hobby and a cool interest, but it's one of those things where it like, you do kind of have to have money. Like, obviously, I can't view planets and stars and shit without a nice, fancy, expensive telescope. And even if I had one, I don't know where the hell I'd put it in my house. But I love space stuff. Honestly, if I had a house with property where I could, you know, just sit somewhere, you know, like I have a deck or a porch or a balcony, something that I could just look out at night and just stargaze, I would. Or even just to be outside. Damn. My toes are off the fucking edge. Or even just to, you know, sit outside and enjoy the calm. But can't do that around here. Don't want to do that around here. Stare up at the stars. Maybe catch a glimpse of Rayquaza flying around. Hold up a minute.
I'll feel a lot better when we change bases, Fowler. I don't like I'll feel a lot better when we change bases, Fowler. I don't like this.
You say that now, but just wait until you see the real desert. Hey, look who's back, and alive. You able to find anything?
I found your data, along with Gamorreans and a Zerka strike team.
Blast. Guess they must be one step ahead of us.
Master Fowler? It looks like there's a call coming in.
Why, hello, everyone. Master Fowler, Master Orden. And my little visitor from the Gamorrean hideout. Especially nice to see you again. You're doing well, I hope.
You tried to kill me back there. Glad to see I'll have my chance at you.
Granted, our friendship has been a rocky one. Let's work on that. Since I didn't get the chance before, I thought I'd formally introduce myself. I am Gaiam Lexende, here on behalf of Zerka Corporation.
I know that name.
I understand that the Republic is disputing Zerka's property rights. I've come to Tatooine to retrieve our belongings, including Camus Orden.
You're after more than an accountant.
Perhaps, but one has to start somewhere. Zerka will take any actions necessary to protect its interests. And I assure you, our representatives in the Senate can excuse any incidents.
Lexende. They say he's the son of an executive. He's supposed to run the company's special enforcement branch.
Rich boy who took up wet works as a hobby. Up to his neck in cybernetics. Good news is, Zerka wouldn't have sent him if we were on the wrong track. He wants to keep us from the old facility. Look, Camus and I could use some time to review this data, but I still need you. If you're heading into the desert, give me a call.
You expect to find something out there?
I have suspicions. Hoping these files will confirm them. You can reach me from a secure line at one of the militia bases. We'll talk soon.
Looking good. Glad you could check in. Looking good. Glad you could check in. We're getting ready to ship out of Anchorhead. See if we can pick up any signals from the old Zerka base. In the meantime, we got a new lead. Camus hit the jackpot in those files you lifted from the Gamorreans.
Come on, Fowler. This is just another waste of time.
Another? And here I thought we'd been making good progress.
One of the files was a personnel listing. It named everyone who worked at Zerka's tattooing facility.
Most of the employees are long gone, but one stayed on planet after the Zerka base was abandoned. If we can find him, he might be able to tell us where the facility was, what the device is.
Maybe we could make Lexende back off.
Probably not, but sure. His name is Gromit Kurtzen. For a while he was something of a drifter, finally bought a little moisture farm.
If he was here before Zerka abandoned the base, he must be ancient.
I'm guessing he's 60s, 70s. The files don't say.
My big worry is that Lexende and his enforcement squad will get to Gromit first. Try to keep him quiet.
That's all right. I know how to be fast and discreet.
By the time you're through investigating Gromit, we'll be set up at our new forward base.
We will?
From there, we can scout the Zerka facility itself. Soon as you find anything, come out and meet us.
"20 more minutes until I'm leaving. Then the doors are closing, Walner. I love you like a brother, but the doors have to close, huh? You weren't here before. You came all the way out to my farm to fix my machines?
I'm betting you're completely insane.
Nasty little rat. I lived in Anchorhead for a while. I know you don't get away with disrespect there. I started to think you wouldn't come. Most shops think it's too dangerous out here. But the Sand People, they keep bashing my vaporators. Lizards chew up my guns and alarms. This place used to be a fortress, but I just can't fix things anymore.
Never mind your farming equipment.
But someone needs to fix it. This is my farm, and I already sent the credits.
Let's say I am here to repair your farm. Why don't you explain what you need?
It's the vaporators, and the perimeter sensors, and the emergency guns. They need fixing. I think it was the Sand People. I have the parts. It's just, I'm scared to leave my home without the sensors working. It's shameful, I know. The console. It says you fixed everything. You really fixed it. Back before, I could have done it myself. Not so much anymore.
You must have been pretty tough back then.
You know, I used to be a security guard for Zerka, but they've been gone for years now. They left me alone, and I've stayed by myself.
Now we're getting somewhere. I want to know more.
The scientists' project, it was all secret. Zerka never told us what was in that cave. When it all went wrong, I had to lock up the base, leave the others behind. I left the desert and the horrors and went to Anchorhead.
That explains how you survived when no one else did.
I think that's enough from the old man, don't you?
You're Zerka. I recognize your uniform.
Pity the sun's dulled his brain. But then I suspect he was never too bright. Yes, Gromik, I'm with Zerka.
If it isn't my old buddy, the corporate stooge.
Oh, you have a pet name for me. How sweet. Zerka found out about Gromik a while ago. We disabled his perimeter sensors and waited to see if anyone would come.
You broke my moisture vaporators.
Those two, yes. May I continue? Our honeypot seems to have caught a few flies. And now I'm free to murder you and the old man together.
You won't last 2 seconds against me.
I'm speaking to you from an airship 2 kilometers above ground. I can target you with turbo lasers and drop droids on your little heads. The advantage is mine.
We have to get to shelter. Follow me. He can't get to us here. We'll be safe.
Well, that was exciting. I'm disappointed I didn't get to fry you, but I can settle for your asphyxiation. Enjoy being buried alive, my friends. Enjoy.
He's wrong. He's wrong. First, here. This is a cache. The Zerka files I hid years ago. I buried them all over the desert, and this is the first batch. You can have them.
What made you decide to hand this over?
I want you to hurt Zerka. All those years keeping their secrets, and then they try to kill me. I don't owe them anything. And my friends from the base, they can't be hurt. Now, I had an escape planned when I built this place. There's a back entrance to take you outside.
Gromit, you're a lifesaver.
Go on. I need to rest a while. I need to wait until they stop watching my farm. If you want the other files on Zerka, you'll find them in the desert. Just don't let them get away with this.
Well, I'm pleased Diago finally responded to my provocation. I was expecting a bit more. Is that absurd little trophy the reason Diago sent you?
You got a name?
My name is Vavarone Zer. I'm interested in discussing a bargain with Diago Hickson.
I'm trying to get a meeting with Diago myself.
Yes. It's easier to get an appointment with the Dark Council. I've been prodding Diago.
Howdy.
That ought to fix you.
Well, I'm pleased Diago finally responded to my provocation. I was expecting a bit more.
Captain, we've got something here.
Is that absurd little trophy the reason Diago sent you?
You got a name?
My name is...
What? You done with me?
Well, I'm...
You got...
My...
I'm trying to get a meeting with Diago myself.
Yes. It's easier to get an appointment with the Dark Council. I've been prodding Diago for weeks. Raid a business here, kill a lieutenant there. But it's like he hasn't noticed. I thought sending the Geonosians to raid this operation would surely draw him out. But all I've got is you.
Maybe he just doesn't have time for chit-chat.
Grand moffs tremble before me. How powerful must Diago be not to care what I do to him? I'm seeking a small crimson box. One curio of many in Diago's personal collection. I'll give him whatever he wants for the box. But I need to arrange a meeting. Can you do that?
Are you looking to hire me?
If you serve me, you serve yourself. For your assistance, you'll receive a gift few beings ever enjoy. The pleasure of my company. And don't deny that you desire me. I'm the closest you'll ever get to perfection. I offer the chance of a lifetime. All I ask is that you arrange a meeting for me with Diago.
I'd really like to help you, truly, but I can't.
As you wish. I hope you survive disappointing me. That was fun, but unnecessary. Now run along and reconsider my offer. Until we meet again.
You come up with that saying by yourself?
Glad to be back in action.
Well, I'm pleased Diago is
You got a name?
my name. I thought
Maybe he just doesn't...
Grand. I'm seeking. I'll give him whatever.
Are you looking to hire me?
If you serve me, you serve yourself. For your assistance, and don't deny that I offer the chance.
I'd really like to help you, truly, but I can't.
As you wish. I hope you survive disappointing me. That was fun, but unnecessary. Now run along and reconsider my offer. Until we meet again.
You ever get the feeling we're in over our heads?
That's what makes this job so much fun.
You've got an interesting idea of fun. Fine. Could use some shut-eye.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post. Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Try to appreciate the scenery, Camus. Most people never get to visit a place like this.
This is a horrible place. No wonder Zerka built their base in the Dune Sea.
Try to appreciate the scenery, Camus. Most people never get to visit a place like this.
This is a horrible place. No wonder Zerka built their base in the Dune Sea. No one would ever want to look for it here.
He'll adjust. How was your visit to Old Man Gromit?
Aside from Luxende burying us alive, it went all right.
Too much to hope we'd seen the last of him. Mind if I see what you got for your troubles?
These are official Zerka records from Secret Weapons Division 7.
Schematics, survey maps. Looks like Gromit came through for us. Don't go anywhere. I think we're gonna need you. All right, we should be able to determine a rough location of the base from these charts. Problem is, the sands have shifted over the last few decades. We'll need some geo readings to determine the facility's exact coordinates.
Call me when you're ready to go inside.
Hold on. I promise, when this is all over, the Republic will make it worth your while. The data isn't hard to get, in theory. I can give you a field scanner that'll dip into the sand, put us on track. But a lot of this territory is unexplored. Locals talk about sand people communities, crate dragons the size of starships.
It's almost like you don't want me to risk my life.
If you take readings in a couple of places, I can figure out the base location. Meet me back here when you're done. Take it slow and be careful.
Fowler here. The data's coming in. Looks like this will give us what we need, but... Huh? I'm getting an energy signature not too far from you. Some sort of installation, cloaked from long-range sensors. If you would, head on over and see if there's anything there. Could just be a glitch in the scanners, but I doubt it.
Whew, alright. Let's blast some bad guys. We've been blasting bad guys. Kratos. No, you missed it. We haven't been really doing anything too exciting anyways. It's the same thing. The same planetary quest we've been doing. We've done on both Jedi's now. It was bullshit. I didn't know that. I thought that was just a bridge. I didn't know it was actually like a hole in the rock arch. So we just fucking fell and died. That was Garbo. Oh, shoot. Yep. God damn it, you stupid fucking asshat droid. Because I was looking at this earlier, it's like, I don't have any healing things over here. That's kind of weird. Increases your chance to dodge melee and ranged attacks by 200% for 6 seconds. So, I wonder, can something still hit you? Is there a way something will still hit you even with that 200%? Because otherwise, just say you you take no damage for 6 seconds. I'm actually kind of invested in the class quest, though, because, I mean, Even though we have to switch between companions, they both had something to say a couple times now. Which makes it a little more interesting. Sneaky, sneaky. Dang. I was about to call him Zalbar. I was about to say, man, Zalbar got it. Nope. That's his name is Bodar. Yeah, I feel like this is working out better. Sure, I have to stop and heal a little bit every now and then, but... all that, and then just return. Yeah, we'll return. We'll turn that in, talk to him, then we'll go up here and get this shit taken care of. Agent Fowler. Oh, I'm sorry, Representative Fowler. Representative Binks. No Gungans in this game. No Naboo. Man, God, how much I would love to go to Naboo on SWTOR. Hopefully before the game ends, they'll give us Naboo, just because it's such a gorgeous planet.
Still a few minutes before those scans are processed. Huh. What about...
Hey, look who made it back.
Bad news, Fowler. That reading was a Zerka listening post.
Blast. Lexende must have set it up. Now the cyborg freak has our data. Zerka can find their lost base as easily as we can.
Zerka abandoned that base. Does it really matter if they find it now?
We assumed Zerka came to keep us out of the facility. Maybe we were mistaken. Maybe they want what they left behind.
Gromik's files. We saw some things.
Yeah. Turns out Zerka didn't come to Tatooine to build or test the device. They found it here, underground, an artifact powerful enough to wipe out a planet, just buried in the desert.
They shouldn't have left it behind. They're not getting it back.
I agree completely. Zerka discovered the device. They analyzed it, then something happened that made them abandon it. Camus, has the computer cross-referenced the scans with Gromik schematics?
Yes? It looks like the main entrance is a few kilometers away. What about the door codes?
There's a bunch of relay towers around the base. They'll have a mess of data, the codes, along with old communications. Downloading everything from the relay towers will allow you to get into that base and destroy the device. It can't fall into the wrong hands.
So, how many medals would you say I'll get?
I'll have to check protocol on that one.
Be careful in the base, in case they left traps, or if Lexende finds you.
That'll do, Camus. Time to let professionals finish the job.
Yeah, professionals. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's give us a little more space. And then I guess we can sell some shit before we leave.
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
There we go. All that junk.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Oh, we're fit for duty. Thanks. Thanks for the compliment. I think it's a compliment. Oh, not that way. Can I get that? Can I get over there this way? Yep. Why are there Imperials so close to the damn base? What the hell? And then there's all these twin sun fuckers. And then there's all these sand people. What the hell? It's like a party for all our enemies. What you hiding over here? Nothing. What are we doing here? More story time, story time. I don't have anything that rhymes. Let's be quick on that escape key if our companion starts yakking. It only made such a big deal last time because our companion was the last one to say something. That's what really fucked things up.
Ah, the Great Dragon Fang. And in perfect condition. I'm deeply impressed with how you handled those Geonosians, Captain.
Remember that Sith we heard about? She controls the Geonosians, and she wants to meet Diago.
The Sith is behind the attacks on our operation? How do you know?
For a being of pure evil, she was surprisingly forthcoming.
Typical Sith. Start negotiations by blasting everything in sight. Let's hope that Jedi from my club puts the Sith out of our misery. We're going to an underground water well the natives call the Light Spring. The boss turned it into his private retreat. Now that we have the Fang, he'll let us into... Go! What now?
Kukri, the palace is under attack! Imperial commandos! They're tearing us apart, breaching the security doors!
Diago will be furious if this palace falls to the Empire. Only one thing to do. Kill the Imperials and meet me at the Light Spring.
You're gonna leave me to clean this up?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to die. Good luck. See you at the Light Spring.
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to die. Oh, boom, bitch. Caught you off guard, motherfucker. Get out of my face. Get out. Blast. Blast. Ooh. Killing them with style. That's it? That's all the commandos there were? Well, that wasn't very impressive.
Hello again. I was afraid you might have forgotten our agreement, so I sent some friends to jog your memory.
I just shot a few of your pals. Hope you don't mind.
They weren't that good friends. You promised to arrange a meeting for me with Diago.
I want it. Now.
I'm through with you. Get lost.
How can you reject me? Your brain must be diseased or something. I'm afraid I have no choice but to order my soldiers to kill you. There's just no reasoning with some people.
Well, that was certainly an option. Where's stealth? How do you see us? Just continue to slowly crouch walk, Bodar. Oh my shit. Here, let's stand behind the Jedi. She'll save us. She'll save us. She'll do nothing. There's all these imps in front of her, and she will do nothing to help. Wow, what a good Jedi. And I helped you before.
I saw the Imperial Commandos. Are you injured?
I need some Jedi healing. Right away.
I don't see any visible wounds, but better safe than sorry. There. How do you feel now?
What do you say we do that some more?
There's no need. I can sense you're on the mend. I'm disappointed to see you in this place after our last conversation. I thought you'd learn to stop associating with criminals. Why are you here?
You following me, Jedi?
I heard about this palace back at the club. I came hoping to find Vavaron Zaire, but it seems I've just missed her. I don't suppose you'd know anything about my enemy's present whereabouts.
I'm going to a desert cavern called the Light Spring. Diago Hickson is there.
The crime lord? Zaire is looking for him? Stay here. When I confront Zaire, it will be a horrific battle. You won't want to be around. May the Force be with us both. Farewell.
And so we did not, in fact, stay here. I'm not some pet you can order around, woman. Let's see. Let's see what we get wrapped up in the next 30 minutos. We'll still have a bit to go no matter what, but... Man, because we gotta go here, do that, and then we gotta this, and blah, 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 blah. Autopilot. I think I might plan to try something tomorrow. I don't know how well it'll work, but I'm gonna try. We'll see. It depends on if I can get all my ducks in a row tonight so that I'm ready for it tomorrow. So kind of a big if. What is this? Oh, I don't think I picked these up on any of our characters. This might be the farthest we're getting. On our smuggler. Well, farther than the two Jedi. I kind of forgot that, for a moment I was like, oh yeah, the Imps have a different type of Tatooine mission going on. What the hell was that? Bad guys. Them damn sand people. Oh. That is where their corpses will be buried. Whoa, hey now.
Dr. Sopran here. We finished our... Dr. Sopran here. We finished our initial catalog of the cave artifacts, which register as over 20,000 years old. You think that would narrow down the possible creators, wouldn't you? There weren't many societies capable of space travel in that period. But I can't find any society or species that fits these criteria. Even Gree technology isn't comparable. Anyway, Dr. Lyric and I will study the primary device and assign lesser relics to the others to keep them busy. Hopefully, we'll find something useful. Zerka's going to make a fortune off this stuff if we can figure it out. End log.
It's Rakatan. The difference is, even by this point in the timeline, Rakata. Well, I mean the Republic knows about Rakata Prime now, and they know about Rakatan. So I guess it's not like, oh, I don't know, it's a mystery. But all their technology on the planet is kind of like primitive, so they don't really have what they used to have. So it being, well, hello, person on a Varactyl. So it being Rakatan technology actually would fit just fine. But, I mean, they're like even the Gree, blah, blah, blah. But, I don't remember. Are the Rakata more advanced than the Gree? I didn't think so.
This is Director Antaean speaking. As you know, workers' safety is one of Zerka's top priorities, and we take accidents seriously. Therefore, due to concerns surrounding studies of the device, we are implementing a new policy. Anyone wishing to perform a physical inspection of the device must get written authorization from myself and Dr. Daigo. Research using droids and remote scanners may continue normally. Please note that this does not affect our division's overall schedule.
Oh, so even they knew it was dangerous. New discovery. The stiletto waves. Nope, still sand waves. Now we're in the Krayt Dragon Graveyard. I still don't believe those little bugs were enough to kill Krayt Dragons. That's absurd. It's so stupid. Like, at the very least, if they were gonna do something like that, at least make it be the size of the goddamn world boss so that it's impressive.
I want my concerns on the record before more people get hurt. I'm worried about the device. Its energy readings keep fluctuating, and it appears to be trying to link with the lesser artifacts. I think it's a weapon, maybe a bomb. Sopran's theory about it being a Gree Enclave creation are inane. We've already got evidence of an ancient alien civilization visiting Tatooine, and they weren't Gree. We've seen similar technology in the Kashyyyk Shadowlands. I'm sure the Infinite Empire is tied to the device's origins, no matter what anyone says, and I'm tired of being ignored.
That's what I'm saying. The Rakata, the Infinite Empire. Especially if you're like, oh, well, we also saw something in the Shadowlands. Yeah. That makes sense. That's another planet I'm surprised there's not, like, it's so weird. So, obviously, you know, we got Coruscant, we got Tatooine, we got, Korriban, Manan, Dantooine now, Terrace, Kashyyyk. We sort of have Rakata Prime, but not really. At least I don't think. I'd have to check the map. I don't remember for sure if it is. So it's like, we, pretty much have all the KOTOR 1 planets. KOTOR 2, there's no Telos. There's the hot air balloon. KOTOR 2, we don't have Telos. We don't have, obviously, Peragus. No Malachor. We do have Nar Shaddaa. Where Nar Shaddaa, you can go to Dantooine. What are the others? Onderon. They finally added Onderon. And then there's Korriban. So yeah, we're only missing a couple, but there's so many big Star Wars planets we haven't seen yet. Kashyyyk, Naboo, Endor, but there's really nothing to have on Endor. We have Hoth. No Bespin, but Cloud Cities is kind of, I don't really know what you could really do with it. I don't know. I feel like Kashyyyk would be a cool one to have. Kashyyyk and Naboo would be really neat to have in this game. Scarif would, just because it's a very pretty planet. I don't really know what you would do with it. It doesn't, from what we see, it doesn't even look like the islands are. But it doesn't even look like there's any deep water whatsoever.
Well, Dr. Lyric is gone. He's put in for a transfer and is heading back to Anchorhead, taking one of the lesser relics with him. Good riddance. He was a pain to work with. Still. Lyric's theory about an ancient infinite empire and a master alien species was fringe science at best, but some of his data makes sense. I'm going to run a new series of tests tomorrow, using a remote arm to open up the device. We'll see where it goes from there.
You should have listened. Again, since, you know, the Republic discovered Rakata because of, you know, Revan and his gang in KOTOR 1, I don't see how, oh, that's a lot of them. Oh, they're gone. Do I have anything to sell?
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
Yeah, some.
You are fit for duty. Return
I
to your
just don't
post.
see how they wouldn't know or have better knowledge of the Infinite Empire. I mean, yeah, sure, the Rakata they're tribal and whatever, but the Republic has technology, and if you send the Jedi, and if the Republic found out, then Zerka probably should have known too, so... Like, this isn't anything new.
This is Director Antaean to all Zerka employees. Please listen and remain calm. A few minutes ago, we experienced a minor equipment failure in the main laboratory. As a precaution, we are initiating lockdown procedures. Do not attempt to override the system, so the computers will respond with force. Stay where you are, and you'll be alerted when the situation resolves.
Tasme nieckie fulpa, gegal jestem ty.
God damn it, stupid rats. Okay, go away, dude. See, so, like, the Empire and the Republic, your shit that you're doing is all tied together. I don't remember how it tied together. I think I completed, I don't remember which character it was. I think I completed the, Crystal. Right? That is Crystal. Yeah. I think I completed the planetary quest on, one of the Imperial characters, so obviously I know how that goes. Are these bad guys? These are bad guys. Okay, let's go around. God damn. They got a whole fucking army here. So, whenever we finish the planetary quest for one of the Republic characters, which may be now, it'll be interesting to see how the two classes' stories kind of converge, since it is basically the same thing happening with the imprisoned one. I came out of that lift and I thought for a second, I was like, wait, Quinn? What character am I on? There is a little juggernaut. A Sith. Sith warrior. I like seeing people playing the classes the right way. You're a Sith warrior. That means you can only be a juggernaut or Marauder. I hate that they made it to where any tech class can be any of the tech things, and Jedi or Sith can be any of the Force user things. Okay, I was just making sure there still wasn't a bonus quest. Oh, yes, I remember this. Right, because with the Empire, we dealt with the device. We dealt with the device we had going off, and it turning people into possessed little zombies for this trapped Rakata. And I guess the Republic, we just deal with the mind trap with the Rakata in it.
Ibn Fraktami filter nama kape. as BLP and Tisere Basamana.
Sure. Absolutely. Let's you and I have a talk.
Me bagadres pastiatan elbines för kastinti. Zinesti hidruli, das bruli fehedan dankwa.
I'm sure you deserved it.
Ibn frukta mi filtöf namakape. Patukche yed mi big shuram, me atenatitemat.
You really need to find a full-time job.
Adgilu lekökien me tajaben, habib yeke. Yetemer zunanye, me kontia stemeta. Habib Tegelore, Lili Bahura Bahije.
Yeah, there's just something about calling them skin vessels that's just like overtly creepy. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have to destroy the stuff, otherwise they keep coming. It's also weird, like, they trapped him here. Okay, cool. Why build this big facility to trap him in? Unless Zerka did that, and Zerka did this shit too. Because otherwise it's like, just trap him in the mine trap and then bury his ass in the sand. Why make a hollow projector so he can speak? I also feel like Zerka wouldn't know how to do that, so that feels like that would be the people, you know, the Rakatans who imprison him. Which, then it kind of brings the interesting theory of, so, the Rakatans lost their ability to use the Force. Because they were so steeped in the dark side. But all the Rakatans that were imprisoned in various places, like this one, Soa, etc., they're all still able to use the Force to try and kill your ass. So why didn't they lose the ability to use Force? Or is it because they were so steeped in darkness? I don't know.
Jahil Bastor Zikra.
Marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. We could never have excavated this place without your help. Oh, we knew where the base was, but getting inside, ghastly work. And I should say, I'm delighted to finally meet you in person.
I don't have time for this, Luxende.
What's your hurry? Sit down and let's talk. You see, when I was assigned to stop the Republic from finding this facility, I was intrigued by the Doomsday device. That my superiors told me to stay away only whet my appetite. I decided to take the device for myself.
It all comes down to greed, doesn't it?
That's one way of looking at it. Shall we continue in that vein? I'm offering a very large sum of credits, as well as rescinding the kill order on Camus, if you help me. Hand over the device, and the Republic never has to know. Tell Fowler you destroyed it. What do you say?
Does this answer your question?
Could you do that? Do you know what that thing was? What it was worth? Oh, now you've left me no choice. I'm going to have to kill you. Painfully.
Well, that was easy enough. I love how it was just one blaster shot to the mind trap, blew it up. So what happens to him? Does he die? Does his mind explode? Does it go back to his body? I don't think they ever actually say what happens when a mind trap is destroyed. Kind of interesting to think about. But also, again, I don't think it should have been that easy. Like, even if you destroyed the device Even if you destroyed the device, the big machine surrounding it, the mind trap should still function on its own. At least from what we've seen of other mind traps. It'll be one of those things that if I think about it, I'll get around to doing another deep dive on the internet. Scouring until my curiosity is appeased. But for now, hopefully this guy's appeased and we can be done with him.
Well, if it isn't my best freelancer. I don't know what your secret is, but I doubt I can afford it.
Was there a base? Did you see the device?
Camus was worried that if you failed, it'd mean the end of the world.
Well, you saw Zerka's records.
Yeah, and I've been worried too, so catch your breath and let's hear it.
That device? It had an ancient creature trapped inside. It had gone insane. I had to kill it.
You're kidding. I had no idea. But if it's settled, that's good enough for me.
So this is over? We're sure?
You'll still need to testify, Camus. The investigation of Zerka won't end here.
Get me to Coruscant, away from the Sand People and Circa cyborg assassins? I'll testify all you want.
You should know. Scanners picked up a Zerka ship fleeing the system. They're running scared now.
Too bad we couldn't bring down the entire company.
We stopped the device from hurting anyone. That's enough of a win. Anyway, I promised you payment. Don't ever say the SIS isn't grateful. Now take care of yourself and try not to get pulled back into these corporate schemes. Camus can tell you, they never really end.
You're the one that pulled me into the corporate scheme, you little shithead. And these rewards were worth nothing. Neither was the credits, but sure. Your in-game credits don't amount to the same as your story credits. Look, there's still SIS people here. Alright, and... red door. Red hexagonal door. Not allowed in his face this time. Yep. Alright, well, that actually works out pretty perfectly, lines up exactly with when I thought we would end today. I could try and go for a little longer and see what else we could get done, but I feel like this is a great stopping place. And then we just have to go and finish up the stuff at the cave with the big bad guy and the big Sith and get our treasure. So the next time we play on this character, we should be able to finish up the class quest and probably get the bonus series in one go, but that won't be for a couple weeks because we got to get through all the other characters first. So, Kratos, it's been real. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for some Mo Swoto on another character, probably one of the Jedi. Nope, it'll be our trooper, I think. And then this weekend for some battle buddies. So, everybody have a good rest of the day, and we'll catch you guys next time. Adios.